The recitation.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي أشدد به أذري وأشركه في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. قال قد أوتيت سؤلك يا موسى ولقد مننا عليك مرة أخرى إذ أوحينا إلى أمك ما يوحى أن اقذفيه في التابوت فاقذفيه في اليم فليلقه اليم بالساحل يأخذه عدو لي وعدو له وألقيت عليك محبة مني ولتصنع على عيني إذ تمشي أختك فتقول هل أدلكم على من يكفله فرجعناك إلى أمك كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا. صدق الله العظيم.
That was a very wonderful one. Permit me to present to you Sakina Adam to give us an opening prayer. Where is Sakina Adam? Sakina Adam.
She's coming. السلام عليكم. مدير العام. أنسة.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful one too. We've opened this great event with prayer, recitation of Quran and prayer. So our next agenda is open remark from Dr. Abdul Aziz. Is Dr. Abdul Aziz on seat?
We have it. You lost your mistake. You know.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. The Executive Director, the Principal Senior Section, the Principal Junior Section, members of staff of Sheikh Bashir El Raya, parents, students, welcome to this great occasion. This occasion is to share a historic moment with our students, children, and at the same time, future of the young future of our leaders. As we celebrate this moment, it is the moment they graduate from this esteemed school, which is Sheikh Bashir El Raya. This is actually the time they closed a chapter in their life, and they are about opening a new one. I have two things, one for the students and one for the staff. To the students, I pray for you Allah's guidance in all your endeavors as you exit this school. I want you to know clearly that staff and management of this school have invested a lot in ensuring that you get the knowledge and the discipline. I want you people to hold on to this knowledge and discipline installed upon you and be good ambassadors of Sheikh Bashir El Raya. To the teachers, I want to use this medium to thank you for sacrificing your time, energy, and resources in making sure that you build the future of our leaders. I want to tell you that your reward is coming from Allah. And I also want to urge you to continue with this community service till the end of time. To this end, I wish you a happy celebration. Wassalam.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abdulaziz. So we now go back to our students now. I hope our third student is close by to give us boys' speech on behalf of the male graduates. Where is Jafar Al-Fazazi?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The first
English dance. Where are they? They are absent? We have to skip the English dance. So I would like to call our boss, the principal senior section speech.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. All thanks and praises be to Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, the Lord of Lords, the most wise, the most kind, the master of the day of judgment. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this historic and momentous occasion. Today is a day set aside to mark the beginning of an end of the fight and toil to this level. Today they are marking the closure of a phase and the opening of another phase in the history of their lives. We are all gathered to help them celebrate this milestone, to help them celebrate this historic giant strike. Before I move on, I would like to seize this opportunity to commend and appreciate the parents who have struggled relentlessly and invest heavily in the future of their children. So at this point, permit me the latitude to appreciate the chairman and the executive director of this school, who has committed all resources in making sure we have an enabling and conducive environment for teaching and learning. Permit me to also welcome our esteemed parents who are present here, our honorable teachers. So without further ado, I am calling on the graduating students that today we are unveiling you. We are unveiling you to the outside world. We have tried our best in grooming you. We have gone through thick and thin together. We have scratched and toiled. So I'm calling upon you to look at today as a stepping stone. This is the beginning of an end. It is not the end of a beginning. So it is not yet begun. The task ahead is Herculean. The task ahead is gigantic. So you should know that as we have prepared you to go out there, we are confident that you are going out there to represent us, to represent your parents. We want you to be good ambassadors of Sheikh Bashir. We want you to be good ambassadors of your families. You should know that we are living today in times of great changes in Nigeria, in Africa. We are witnessing hard times. We are witnessing tremendous changes. Some of these changes are destructive, some are constructive. You constitute the youth of this great nation. You should know the task ahead of you. You should not relent because we have challenging times. The youths are the future leaders of tomorrow. We have taught you time without numbers that you have what it takes to go out there and compete favorably and competitively with your counterpart anywhere in the world. We are confident that you can represent us anywhere in the world. But what I want you to call your attention to is that you should not waste your time on things that are not fruitful. You should not waste your time on things that are not inventive. You should not waste your time on things that are not productive. The difference between the African youth and the Asian youth or the European youth is the African and the European youth are groomed. They base their time in productive adventures, while the African youths are engaged in mostly, they are always in the viewing center watching football. They are always in the viewing center watching Real Madrid and Barcelona. That is lacking because anywhere I go, I used to represent various organizations. Whenever I make speeches, I talk about expanding the curricular system of Nigeria.
Alibaba.
The Nigerian curricular system is so confined. The Nigerian curricular system is so parochial that the youth, the students are so tamed. They are not allowed to expand their horizon of thinking. They are not allowed to engage in critical thinking. What is lacking in our curricular system is critical thinking. What is critical thinking? Critical thinking is the ability to think deep, is the ability to dig deep, is the ability to reason reasonably and come out with fruitful and productive ideas. Is the ability to question ideas, is the ability to question why. The Nigerian curricular system is so confined that our students are so tame that they don't ask questions. And when they ask questions, they ask stereotype questions. They ask programmed questions. And when they are giving answers, they are giving programmable answers. It is time. Like I said, I represent this school variously. I represent some organizations variously. We always say this because we have this organization of critical thinkers. So I'm calling on you youth to start thinking critically. Have you ever asked yourself these critical questions? What is the purpose of your existence? What is the purpose of your existence? Have you ever asked yourself the purpose of your existence? Have you ever asked yourself, what have you achieved for the purpose of your existence? Is life or civilization all about maladjustment and evil? And civilization is all about critical thinking. We are living in a globalized world. The challenges are multifaceted. The youth, we are calling on the youth to stand up and rise to the occasion. Recently, you must have seen what is happening in Africa because the African leaders and African thinkers are beginning to rise up to think critically. We are beginning to think outside the box, and that is why you are seeing countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and so on are beginning to ask questions. They are beginning to ask why. They are beginning to ask the Europe. If you read the book, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa, by Walter Rodney. Walter Rodney wrote a book called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. And he was eliminated. Captain Thomas Sankara came and propagated for the Africanization of democracy and the eradication of neo-colonialism. Recently, Ibrahim Traore, a captain who is the youngest president in the world. Do you know the youngest president in the world is just 35 years old, within your age bracket, and he's beginning to think critically, and he's asking critical questions? Recently, he was with the great Putin in Russia, and he was asking questions. That gone are those days when there are days of saying the worst democratic government is better than the best military government. Captain Ibrahim Traore questioned this phrase, the worst democratic government is better than the best military government. How dare you say this? How dare you say that the worst democratic government is better than the best military government? This is not critical thinking. This is myopism. This is parochialism. So Captain Ibrahim Traore said, we have taken over power in Burkina Faso because things are getting out of hand. The political class have failed. The political class have failed. And he said on the world stage, it is time for we Africans to start. It is time for the youth to stand up and start asking our colonial masters why stop this. And this is what is happening. So I'm calling on you without further ado to start thinking critically. You have to think for us. We have reached such a stage. You are coming up. The country is for you. You are the future leaders. Do not depend on things that are not fruitful. Forget about the social media. Start thinking. Forget about the Real Madrid and the Barcelona. Start thinking. Ask yourself questions. Ask your parents. Ask the government. Ask the government, what have you done for us? We are living today in times of great changes. The whole order is crumbling fast. New system of life and activities are emerging. Our task is to understand these things and utilize them for common progress. Today we are unveiling you. You are going to the outside world. You are going to represent us. We are confident. We have done our best. We have groomed you. And I'm confident you are going to compete with your counterpart anywhere in the world. Nigeria can be great again. It can be done. It has to be done. Because if it is not done, we are done. Thank you.
Yang mana?
That was a wonderful one. Even though I know our students are beyond boundaries, they no longer like their local music, they prefer the Nigerian artists' music. But it is good you embrace the local one you have. At least good you appreciate him because it's not miming, he created the song himself. So I would like to call our director, executive director, director general, executive director, proprietor, the mudir of this great school in person of. So,
Alhaji Malik.
take our boss, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. My dear colleagues and invited guests and parents and fellow graduates and guests also. This type of occasion, there is a mixed feelings. We are happy that we have graduated another group of brilliant students who have tried hard, and we are also at the same time sad for having them leave. As other graduates of this organization, I'm addressing the students now. You are now graduated not only as an exam from WAEC NECO, you are now also graduated from pupils, students, you still continue to be students, but young men. You are now young men and young women embracing the next part of your education and university. And I pray that you all go to universities and you don't go to the market. You have time to graduate from universities and also join your parents or your guardians in the market. So I pray that most of you will go to universities and continue to get further education. As your principal said, Nigeria needs you. And we also at Sheikh Bashir, we need you. I remember one great educationist, the former governor of Kano State, when he was saying goodbye to people who are going to study abroad. We told them that the knowledge you find outside, you come and bring it to your country. The good culture and the good behavior you see outside, you come and show it to the people who haven't had the chance to travel abroad. I say this thing again to you. You come back to Sheikh Bashir again and again, and you educate your principals and us on what is new in the world, and how the world is behaving, and how medicine is changing, and how law is changing, and how the world is progressing and going forward. We look forward to hearing all of this. It's not that you collect your result and just finish, you go and leave us. You all have the duty to come back and inform us about what's going on, what's happening into your life. And we are starting an aluminum for Sheikh Bashir and Raya. We hope that you also encourage us and come and participate in this aluminum. We need to know what's happening to you and how your life is progressing. We wish you all luck in your future endeavors. And this is your home now, in the past, in the future, and the present. Anytime you feel you are welcome to come to Sheikh Bashir. And for you who go along the education line, you are welcome to come and teach. I think we already have one or two of our students who are teaching in Sheikh Bashir after they got their degrees, appropriate degrees. So we look forward to seeing you again and again. We hope this is not the last time we see you. And we wish and pray for you always, just like we hope and wish that you will continue to pray for this institution and for your teachers and for your principals and the proprietors. We again thank you for honoring this invitation and make us proud, make Sheikh Bashir proud. This is all what we ask of you. وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. We thank you all.
That was a special one from Sheikh Abdul Malik, the proprietor of this great school. We all work under him. So, our next agenda is also an entertainment, music by Musbahu. Isn't that too much? But music by Musbahu again.
Kaga. They don't like the music. When I went to Palace, they say, I found music. We were just roaming about. I said they should come and sit down. As I was calling them, they said, buy music. Don't mind them.
So I think we push the music to next agenda. But now I would like to present to you our principal upper basic section to come and give our graduate a wonderful speech. Applause for him, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. All protocol observed, people on the high table, our esteemed parents, good afternoon, all of you. It is my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to this historical occasion. I thank you for honoring our invitation, and we gather here to rejoice with our graduating students. So we thank Almighty Allah who made this occasion possible for us today, and we thank Him for all His blessings, His mercy, and the peace. We also thank Allah for our graduating students that they are finishing their program today with us. As the principal said, we have tried our best, and then it is left for you now to build on what we have given you. What we gave you here is just practical. It's a foundation. Because out of it, you can make yourself to become a doctor, you can make yourself to become an engineer and whatever. The principal has said it all. I only be here to thank our parents for their selfless services, for their financial support, trying to pay the school fees of these children, and then always wake up on time to guide them. I also use this opportunity to thank the school management for providing conducive environment for learning and teaching. And we pray for the Megida, the founder of this school, Allah Rahama. And I also thank all my teachers who day in and out, they are thinking, even if they are at home, is about these children, how they become somebody in their life. We thank them. The payment here is not enough. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward them. And then my advice to the graduating students, as the principal said, this is not the end. This is the beginning of an end. So you have to start thinking of what you become in the future. You are the one to decide for yourself your future life. What do you want to become? So always devote your time in critical thinking, not on this way life, all this social media, watching film and so on. And then another thing we have to tell you, please, we have given you enough, and then we have confidence in you that what you gave you here, if you make use of it, you become a better somebody in the future. But we have to remember one thing, that as we are going now, we are going out with the name of Sheikh Bashir. So we have to defend Sheikh Bashir where you are. As the principal said, we trust you, we have confidence in you, that you can compete with your colleagues outside there. But that's not all. Please, your moral behavior, that you have to go away with it. Because anywhere you are, your behavior will tell the community, will tell the public from where you are. Although this boy, where did he finish? Then your academic performance, your moral behavior will be speaking about Sheikh Bashir up to tomorrow. So this is the only side that I want to advise you. Always behave well wherever you are. As our executive director said, please plan to move ahead. Don't stop here. This is just foundation. We wish all of you further your education to have a better degree, and then to become a man or independent for yourself. Your parents have tried enough. They have given you this foundation. It is left, and they are still willing to support you in your further education. So I want you to use the opportunity they will give you, and then you have to come out with a reasonable degree. And then my advice to the parents, please, financial support is not enough. It's not enough. We know you are trying, but still, these children still need guidance. They are still young generation. They don't know what is going on. They just finished. So please, you still have to follow them. You have a lot to do. Especially nowadays, you know what is happening. Please, you have to guide these children. Don't allow them to move anyhow. And you know the present predicament you are facing now. You know where your children is going. You know whom your children your child is moving with. Know the friend. Know where he's going and when he's coming back. So don't allow them. They still need guidance, serious guidance. But it is now they need guidance. I know you have been trying yourself to pay their school fees, to bring all their needs, but please, moral, especially our mothers. So you still have to help us, because with the fathers, we are moving up and down to look what they eat, what they do, but the house in the hands of our mothers. Please, you still have a lot of things to do. And then most of us, we don't care about the performance of these our students. I am sorry to say, because we have been seeing most of the results up to now. We have some results now, just terminal results, not even WAEC and NECO results. We have some results now. The parents are not coming to even collect the results. This Sheikh Bashir is producing CA results. Do you know the purpose of having the CA report is for CA report for you to know where your child is performing, where is weak, and then so that you caution him or her to perform better. But do you know parents are not coming to collect that result? And then when we give this result to these students, some of them they will throw it away, especially if they know that they did not perform well, they will throw it away. They will throw it on the ground and go away. But we want the parents to come and collect the result and see the performance. Not only for paying for their school fees. No, that's not enough. You have to know, are they doing well? And they have to check them. Are they doing their homework? So please, with the parents, we still have a lot of work to do apart from financial support in upbringing of these children. They are still small children. So this area, please, I want to advise the parents. Always ask your student and your child, what is he doing? And then find out, are they having homework? Have they done their homework? It is we to guide them. But let them, when they reach home after eating, is to go and watch kids. Even if there's no light, now this answer, they will download a lot of things and all those things. Then they will be watching it. And they don't know, learning here is just 8 hours learning. But the remaining hours, up to 24 hours, you cannot say that 7 hours is enough. It's not enough. Even some of the parents are saying the children are going, when we are trying to retain the students here for extra lessons. Some parents are saying, no, the students are going for Islamia. Agree. But at the end of the day, the parent is not check whether after the school, these children have gone to Islamia or not. Some of them are in the Kaswa, but when these children go home, what they do? They don't care about the book. They don't know what is book again. What they know is this social life, visiting to their friends, the principal said, going to watch films, all this football, all those things. So, but it is our work, it is our duty with the parents, especially our mothers, to check the children. Have they gone to Islamia, as they said, or have they done their homework? And what are they doing? Even in the night, you have to go to their room and check what are they doing. So sorry, not to take much time. These are the areas we need to help these our students. The teachers alone cannot do anything. So you alone cannot do it. What we are doing here is just between 7 to 8 hours. It's not enough. Then they still have much time to spend with you at home. They have to check their behavior, have to check their academic performance. Are they doing well? Are they doing what we are paying for? Are you going to doing what we are paying for? Because you are not paying for them to start watching movies here or something like that. No. What you pay is for them to acquire knowledge. So we pray for Almighty Allah to bless the knowledge, and then we thank Almighty Allah for blessing this occasion. As I said, I don't have much to say apart from this. Once again, I welcome all of you for this occasion, and I wish you individuals back home safe journey. Thank you very much.
Again, please let me convey the greetings of Madam Gulaiha, whose husband happened to have died about 2 months ago. She always does the closing prayers on this occasion, but because of the mourning period, she's unable to attend. So we ask you, she extends her greetings to you, and she asks you for your prayers. I will excuse myself, I have a meeting, but I will come back, inshallah.
If you dream of my life, party two at the party one, party two at the power. I could be the change, you
You see, in addition to what our upper basic principal just said, if you go to university and a lecturer asks you, which school did you graduate from? Graduated from? It's either of the two. Either your performance is good and you are well mannered, or the otherwise. So please try not to fall into the otherwise, please. Because it will be a shame to you, shame to the family, and shame to the school. So as a former sir, the way I also know whether parents are evaluating the performance of their students is when report card is given and the child never bothered to come and collect. As a class teacher, where I evaluate is when a student has no grade and doesn't bother whether he scores 0 or what, he just say it and throw it away. So those are the way we know whether the parents are evaluating or not. So now I would like to call our Karate Club to come and demonstrate karate for us.
Sai mai Bellingham dan madar ne ko dan Barcelona a kai dan Barcelona ne a mai kwai ka kawo mana ziyara kenan wannan karan ba a sha wahala da yaran su Allah ko i wallahi ai kowa ya sani ba su da su wahala wallahi ai rashin da rashin minkas asaluna su suna da ataka suwa Barcelona.